Well,
Oh,
now I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to do Greymore and unlock Scrying, or do I want to do Somerset and unlock my Seismic Tree?
like what the?
I don't know. What are you WTFing about?
I'm trying to send a meme on Instagram that's relating to the picture of SpongeBob inside of his house while shrinking, and it says, "When you chilling in the womb and your parents talking about naming you Owen," because I know somebody named Owen. And for some reason, it has this stupid "see the latest updates on the 2020 election," even though it has nothing to do with the
Why
2020
didn't you
election.
use like any other app or text
See,
them in?
because you can't save pictures off of Instagram.
Just screenshot it and
Yeah, but I
crop
don't
it.
feel like doing all that. That's extra work.
I mean, with Google, I can just press the you know the button that lets you see all your open apps.
Mm-hmm.
I just press that and then I just hold my thumb on the picture and it'll crop that automatically and save it.
Never tried that.
I mean, you don't have you have a different OS, right? So
Yeah.
you have one like the phone's version of Linux,
Yeah.
like a coward.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want scrying over my thinking movement ability. So let me see here.
I did not.
Go to Solitude? I'll send you to Solitude, Frick boy.
News from the gorges
We'll
arrived.
do like another hour of this and I'm gonna get out of here.
I think I'm gonna try to go to bed now.
It's up to
The
you.
grilled cheese back. Now go get me a Travis Scott Fortnite burger, or you're fired.
That's still a thing, which is like a limited time only sandwich.
I don't think it is anymore, but it's just funny because it's Benson
I don't know who that is.
from Regular Show,
I don't know what that is.
an American cartoon.
Why would I know a cartoon on like a kids channel?
Because it was good.
You know I don't watch TV.
Oh, maybe you should.
I don't have. I have to do anything else in my time than watch TV.
There's no time. Take this. Keep it safe. Information. The Ice Reach Coven at work in the West. Don't trust them. Only Lyris.
You there. What did that fugitive tell you? Who are you? Another spy? What did this lying Easterner say to you?
I'm a stupid Nord.
Assisting a fugitive is a crime in Hafingar Hold. Unless you want to find out how we deal with traitors and spies, Ice Reach Coven. Ridiculous. The only threat to the West are those damn spies from Eastern Skyrim, conspiring against our
I'm
king.
gonna go for a pizza roll
Forget
right
whatever
about now.
nonsense this scheme.
What kind of pizza roll? You
Don't
want like a
start
lot of them
spreading
or one big
rumors
one?
about Reach witches.
Like 2
You
or
go
3.
panicking the good folk
Little
of
one.
Solitude, and I'll toss you in a cell. And how is it you know so much about this witch work? And my grandfather killed 12 giants with his bare hands. But at least he had the good grace to string a... The word of...
Apparently the new
Just
Fallout
remember,
update comes out in
I'm
December.
keeping an eye.
If you care.
Not really.
I'll give it a try. I'm looking for a reason to make a new character anyways, so. I prefer early game over late game for most games.
Stay back! I'll do it! I'll stab you!
Will ya? Do it.
I mean it! One step closer, and I'll stick you like a hawker!
Excuse me?
I don't know any Brondold. That is what I told the guards, and that is what I'm telling you. I don't want any more trouble. You make me stab you, and it's my word against yours. Dead? Stone's mercy. And I'm next, aren't I? I promise. I don't know anything. I won't make any trouble. I'll disappear. Don't even like it here. You'll never see me again. He did not tell me a lot. Said he was tracking some bad people. Asked me to keep an eye out for any unusual comings and goings. He'd come by now and then with a sweet roll and a few coins for my The last time we spoke, it was about the men with the job postings. A pair of wolves in sheep's clothing. Trying to blend in, but still rough around the edges. Same with their horses. Sheared mountain mares. Come from the Reach, I wager. Flyers. They were hanging them at the inn around the city. Something about a lucrative opportunity in the Druidek Mountains. I really did not pay them a lot of attention. I was more interested in the men. Take Brondol's horse and run before someone less friendly comes to find me. Braun was going to take me back east after he finished here. I want to live where strangers are welcomed with a smile instead of a scowl. I hear Windhelm is like that. We are stuck between the death spot of Marka. Who knows?
Alright, lady. I'll go around. Skirt. Taunted Lyre's Titanborn. In the Vindhim. Or Solitude, actually. Godspeed level 3, you got this. Very nice. Solitude of Pog City.
What is it?
Another
Who's up
day
for
in another
archaeology?
infernal hell.
Who? Oh no.
Anyone?
Anyone? Oh,
What?
I'm accustomed to stairs, but I reached my threshold for gawkers a long time ago. Move along. I'm waiting for someone. He's what? Damn it. Queen Gerhild will be here at any moment. Look, Her Highness is expecting to talk to me and my contact. I need you to pretend to be that contact, or this will go very badly.
Excuse me.
We can exchange intimate details of our lives later. Right now, just know that the safety of all of Skyrim, maybe even all of Tamriel, depends on how this meeting goes. So follow my lead and be on your best behavior with Her Highness.
Lyris Titanborn.
Hammer
Your
Dickus.
reputation is known even here in the West. Is this one of your famed companions?
No, but I assure you my partner is one of the Skald King's
I am
best.
Gerhild, Queen of Skyrim. Allow me to welcome you on behalf of our kingdom, our city, and our hold. Who might you be?
Bar Harley J.
The letter that preceded your arrival said an attempt was made on the Skald King's life. It indicated that High King Svargrim would be next. My husband took that as an accusation and a threat. He will not meet with you, but I will hear you out. Have you anything that would persuade my husband? It will take some substantial evidence to convince High King Svargrim to heed the words of the hated Yoren, the Skald King. Trouble from the Reach is as common as snow in winter. That will not be enough for Svargrim to accept the help of outsiders. His hatred of Yoren runs deep. I will speak on your behalf, but you and Lyris must bring me proof my husband cannot ignore. Thank you for alerting me to this situation. I am eager to see what else you uncover. I will do what I can.
You handled that better than I expected. Now what in Mara's name happened to
You didn't really have a choice.
Damn. Lucky thing he found you. Ronald was supposed to get the lay of the land before I got here. Without his information, my work for Yoren the Skald King could be over before it begins. What did he give you? Hand it over.
Wait a minute.
Smugglers and Reachmen up to illicit business. Nothing unusual there, but Ronald thought it could be connected to the Coven. I'm short a good investigator, and you stepped into the role easily enough. Can I count on you to help me with this? Ronald mentioned some locals we should have a talk with. A snitch named Grega, who likes to gamble in back alleys, and an orc named Mog, who frequents the Lonely Troll Inn. Let's find them and see what they can tell us.
Alright. I will ask no questions and do what I'm told.
Good. Puppet.
Not puppet, not puppet, you're a puppet. You the
I'm
puppet.
the first Nord from the east
Exactly
to
what a
receive
puppet would
chilly
say.
reception at the Blue Palace. Doubt I'll be
He's
the
right.
last.
Oh no, wow, Twitch has me by the
Bard's
balls.
coverage. Hard to imagine the Skald King spent his youth studying verse in this stodgy old
That was
kingdom.
me
Crack open
crushing
a
a
cold
can.
one? Oh,
Hello there.
but it was a cold one.
Hey, don't step on the dice. There a reason you're interrupting our game, pork face?
Don't call me a
No, I
pork
need to go to
face.
Don't know any Brondold. Don't know you.
I'm
Either
hungry.
way, I have nothing to tell you. Get lost. I'm on a winning streak. Dead? That's a new one. Nothing
At least I can
Kasala
do
usually moves
Genshin to make
reporters worth
sure.
killing over. You didn't hear it from me, but she's the one.
All I
who
hear is
knows.
Genshin this, Genshin that.
Her warehouse is down on the docks.
Why don't you
Want
mind,
to know
why
more?
don't you
Go
try
ask.
Genshin some pussy?
Got him. He's done it.
Castle Dower is a monument to the Western spirit. Stony and
People
cheerless.
that shave slits in their eyebrows, yeah or nay?
What do you mean, like where you have like a cut across it?
Yeah, like when they do like a vertical line through their
Doesn't matter
eyebrow.
to
with,
me,
like,
I don't
razor.
care.
It's gonna be a nay from me. It's like
Must
leave
have
them
known.
alone.
I have
Their
questions.
eyebrows.
I mean, they're not your eyebrows. Why do you care?
Cause I gotta look at them.
All right. Well,
You're going to
don't forget about him 5 minutes later.
Hey,
Hey, bro, you
Nobody
wanna
intimidates
not be
my
giving me shit?
Princess
Oh, I
Svan.
will give you all of it.
Who gave you the right to walk in here and bully my friend? Did my father send you? Because he doesn't like Mog. But I like Mog. Mog doesn't care that I'm a princess, and it doesn't matter to me that Mog's a scoundrel. If my father didn't send you, why are you threatening my friend? Smelly bastards. Cheap, too. Wouldn't buy us a drink. They hung their flyers and left without saying a word. Then, a different smelly bastard showed up to sign on workers. He was a charmer, though. His breeches fit well. And he was handsome. Not a Nord. Breton, maybe? I didn't really listen to what he was saying. A half-dozen workers left with him. Off to the Drudok Mountains or someplace. He hasn't been back since.
Let's talk outside, partner.
Alright.
So we've got a mysterious Breton possibly working with Reachmen, recruiting workers for some unknown purpose.
Oh, I hit
Plus, there's a
adventure
smuggler
rank
hiding unknown
35 last
contraband
night.
in a warehouse down by the
Hey,
docks.
you can hit level
I say we deal
70
with the
now.
smuggler
Yep.
First.
Alright, but
We know where to find her, and we more or
Bleeps.
less know what she's up to.
oh,
If
also
we're
inside
connected,
of
maybe
the
smuggler can
MCC,
help us narrow our search for the
they
Breton.
have a couple
Ready to
of
visit Casella's
seasonal
warehouse?
missions for extra character skins inside of
Hmm. I don't really care.
Alright, well I did them, so grow up. I don't know what I was trying to get at with that, but whatever. Alright, but good night. I need some resty poo.
Alrighty, gamer. Bing bong.
That's Casella's warehouse.
your help.
Only one
Sea
sentry.
giants and vampires
Let's
are
try not to
everywhere.
fall.
Fools deer.
Private property. Get lost. Wait. A half-giant? Is that Lyris Titanborn? Blood and Blade. Everyone knows Lyris Titanborn. What a woman. She's even larger than I imagined. No wonder she fought Swordmaster Sai Sahan to a draw. Wait, is he here too?
Not the Game of Thrones guy.
Until Casalla returns, I'd be happy to keep fair Lyris company in her stead. Alas, Casalla doesn't allow visitors when she isn't here to conduct business. But we can wait out here. Do you think Lyris would autograph my ancestral scabbard? It would mean so much to my son. When I have one. Do you know if Lyris is betrothed? Oh, thank you, thank you! You don't know how much this means
You're not
to
really
me.
that tall.
I don't know what you... Good job with the sentry. You got rid of him and I didn't have to bash him or anything. See if you can pick the lock while I keep watch.
Easy. Trivial. Just force it, dummy.
See what's in those marked crates. I'll watch the door. More than
Sorry, where?
care to try me?
I'll pass. I just want to know who's been meddling in my business. I had a feeling it wasn't just an opportunistic thief trying to steal my cargo. What are you after? A plot against the High King? Involving plundered antiquities from Hammerfell? Preposterous. I'm simply facilitating a transaction between treasure hunters and a rich collector. So, who am I paying the bribe to? You or the High King? Give me that! Tribal crafts my arse. I told that son of a skeever I don't deal in arcane goods. Especially
Son of a
ones within
skeever?
reach. Nothing but sorrow comes from such business. This isn't cursed, is it? No name, just instructions and gold. Shipments come in, I make sure no one looks too closely and wait for a pickup. Never see same face twice. Last time it was a smooth-talking Breton with Nord laborers in tow. You want more? I need assurances. They're taking the cargo to an abandoned lodge in the foothills north of Solitude. Occasionally used it myself when the city guard was being thorough. Want to catch them? Start there. If that's all, we're leaving. I'm not losing my head over this. The Breton was sly. Handsome even. Thought he could charm me into taking on additional shipments. Now that I know what's involved, the trouble isn't worth it. The Nords were local, hired hands from the Lonely Troll. I'm paid not to ask too many questions. This arrangement was a lucrative one. I trusted them, but it seems they took advantage of my natural greed. That won't happen again.
Rondold had good instincts. We're definitely onto something. Our mystery buyer is hiring locals to haul these urns and reach fetishes out of the city. But for what purpose? The Coven was also perfecting some kind of ritual in Icereach. Something to do with storms. If these fetishes are from Icereach, you may be onto something. Still, why involve the locals? Seems like an unnecessary risk. Good idea. Head there while I circle around from the other direction. Maybe I can catch them before they reach the lodge. Just be careful. I'd rather not lose another partner at this point in the investigation. Give your sentry my best, and tell him I owe him an autograph.
Oh, he's gonna get more than an autograph if I see him again.
Put him in a coffin. I remember hating this climb in Skyrim. Like the 30 hours I played of it. And the 2 hours I spent in Solitude. Feels shorter. Alright, don't go that way. You're a big buck.
I have more than I need, so I'll just feast on you.
You had no idea. Sorry, were you eating? Pug, pug, pug.
Over here, partner. All I found were these Reachmen stalking the pass. Decided they'd rather die than talk, so I obliged. They don't look like they're from Icereach, but they are wearing the Coven's medallions. Anyway, did you find the lodge? Kilcreath? The temple to Meridia? Why would the Icereach Coven target a local Daedra cult? Damn, we're running out of time. I'll head back to Solitude and try again to warn High King Svargrim. You go to Kilcreath Temple and alert Meridia's priests. I'll meet you there as soon as I can. You'll be going up against the Coven by yourself. Warn the priests. If there's an opportunity to safely stop or delay the ritual, by all means, but don't take any unnecessary chances. I still don't want to lose another partner. Good luck.
I do want that. That's right next to it, never mind. Yeah, Ymsgar is up. In case you wanted to know.
A disaster has befallen Kilcreath Temple. Didn't I send you to Solitude? This place isn't safe. The Icereach Coven performed a ritual and summoned one of those Hero Storms. Now,
You are a vampire, aren't you?
with Hero Fiends. I'm sorry, but you're too late. The Coven unleashed their unnatural Hero Storm, and now the entire area is overrun by vampires and Hero Fiends. Still, meeting you again is fortuitous. We worked well together before, and I could use your help.
I remember you.
There may be survivors who could use your help. And if we can learn more about the ritual that summoned the Hero Storm, we might be able to determine how to stop them. Or at the very least, we can figure out where they plan to strike next. I could use your help to examine the strange pikes erected around the temple. Hero Fiends and vampires roam the area, making it difficult to get close. Hence the need for your assistance. You see, I'm not that confident in my combat prowess. Yes, thanks to you. They're investigating vampiric activity in another part of the region, and attempting to identify the vampire we saw talking to the Witch Matron. In the meantime, they left me to deal with my own investigation. House Ravenwatch's resources are limited, and Skyrim is a big place. We operate alone or in groups as necessary, depending on the situation. My task is to track down the remains stolen from Bankurai, and determine what the Coven is doing with them. I tracked remains stolen from a mass grave in Bankurai. Ancient vampire remains, to be exact, and werewolf remains as well. They were smuggled through Solitude to wind up in the hands of the Icereach Coven. Now I need to determine why. What we saw in the barrow was a prototype.
Alright, I thought you were actual fire text. You obviously are not. Them the wish plates.
An alchemical residue. That should prove useful.
Yeah, okay. Beeped it. Why am I like this?
It's depleted. Just ordinary sticks and rope now. Interesting.
Black Morass is up, by the way.
Can you feel the lingering energy? These depleted...
Please, can anybody help us?
Strange. They're alive, but unresponsive. Check the crates and see if they contain the smuggled items. Did you find anything of interest in the crate? I can't believe anyone knowingly involved would have let themselves be exposed to the storm. Perhaps the pilgrims were tricked into transporting the crate. Or maybe it was slipped into their cart. Yes, of course. Though I fear what we may find there. The temple was clearly at the center of the storm. Regardless, there's still a lot we don't know about the effects of this ritual. Observing the target area could offer new insights.
Alright. They weren't tanky lads, they were just there.
These are temple priests and pilgrims. It seems the storm killed them. I'll need to...
I'm not going in.
That's close enough, Leech.
Wait! I'm not part of the coven!
Looks like I made it back just in time. This place is crawling with vampires, and that one was about to make a meal out of you. House Ravenwatch. I've heard of them, but he's a long way from Rivenspire. Well, if you're willing to trust a vampire, I suppose I can too. I spotted a coven witch. If we hurry, we might be able to catch her. On the cliff overlooking the temple. Calls herself Sister Embrit. I was going to rush her, but I wanted to make sure you hadn't run afoul of any of these monsters first. No offense, Fen. Come on. If we're lucky, the witch is still up there.
Perhaps I could question the witch before you introduce her to your impressive axe blade?
Alright. Those are little duck barks. A little pug.
Not even Harold. It seems the ritual needs refinement.
Kill her before she can summon another storm.
Willing sacrifices. How nice.
Sacrifice? I'd rather give you my axe, witch.
Well, she's dead.
I hoped you could take her prisoner. No matter. I found something. This way?
Go with your vampire friend. I'm gonna look around here.
Do you see? These are the same as the urns smuggled from Bankarai. They didn't just shatter, they exploded. I can sense traces of magicka clinging to the shards that matched the energy used in the storm ritual. These other fragments, though. All this rubble scattered around didn't just come from these urns. The texture and patterns are different. They appear to have used the funerary dust in the urns to summon the Harrow Storms. But I'm not sure what was inside the larger vessels. Look at the shape of the fragments. They come from a hollow receptacle of some sort. Something at least as tall as you. Perhaps larger. Just another piece of the puzzle. Maybe when I analyze the witchpike residue, an answer will suggest itself. Thank you, but no. I try to avoid large population centers. The temptation. You understand. I'll find someplace nearby, but out of the way where I can set up my equipment and work undisturbed. I'll send word when I have something to report. I met a clever woman who lives in the bog near Morthal. Old Mjolnir's a dying breed among the Nords, a practitioner of the old magic. The locals both admire and fear her. If anyone can help me untangle the Coven's ritual, it's her.
Alright, you can do that on your own. There you are.
So, what did your vampire friend discover? Reach witches summoning magical storms to create feral vampires? That's horrible, but to what purpose? Well, that's the next puzzle to solve. First, we need to get this information to the Queen. Here. This was for Brondolg, but it's yours now. Queen Gerhild needs to hear what we discovered at Kilcreath Temple. Hopefully that will be enough for her to get us an audience with High King Svargrim. The Queen seemed reasonable. She'll believe us. As for Svargrim, who can tell? I haven't met the man, but everything I've heard describes him as prideful, arrogant, and hard-headed. Even with the Queen's help, there's no guarantee. I'd like to knock down the palace door, grab him by the throat, and shake him until he listens. That would probably start a war, though, and Yoren specifically asked me to avoid that. For now, let's bring our evidence to Queen Gerhild. If there's anything else we need to discuss, let's get it out of the way now, before we return to Solitude.
Never mind.
If there's anything else we... Hey, you and Fenorian came to that conclusion, not me. Still, it makes as much sense as anything. As to why, I have no idea. This connection to vampires, though, that's troubling. We should keep Fen away until we get into Svargrim's good graces. A clever woman? Out here? Nords are extremely distrustful of magic, especially Nords from western Skyrim. I'm surprised the people of Morthal tolerate her presence. If anyone can help Fen figure out the Coven's ritual, though, it would be her.
You already got him with a nickname, huh?
Our priority remains getting an audience with High King Svargrim. We need to convince him that the Icereach Coven is a threat to his kingdom, and get him to help us stop them. Let's return to Solitude and present our findings to the Queen. Clever men and women are Nords with an aptitude for magic, though most use the term to refer to practitioners of the old ways. They're rare. Not the usual adepts found at the Mages Guild. Distrust of magic runs deep in Skyrim, especially out here. Could be that the elves our ancestors fought soured our taste for magic. Or maybe there weren't enough skalds singing about wizards going to Sovngarde. Might be that Nords just prefer their natural talents. Either way, magic isn't popular here.
Alrighty. It's a big boar, dude. And gonna bug it, huh? You're faster than me, so... not really. There she goes. I'll be there eventually. Look, bear. It's... I thought the loading screen symbol, or the loading symbol was different, but it's just this thinking wood archway in the center.
What is it?
Don't look away.
Assassins in the palace! Help!
That's one of the Queen's attendants.
Help!
Let's get inside.
Help! Any good books in here?
Be strong, Svanna.
Mother! No! No!
Svanna, your father, the kingdom. Watch over them.
Mother! No! You can't die!
Sire, the assassins might return. You must get to somewhere safe.
Have Yoren's lackeys come to gloat?
We came here to warn you, Your Highness.
And yet my wife lies dead.
If you had listened to us...
Like she did. If I determine Yoren had a hand in this, there will be war! Someone take care of my wife!
Father, please.
Gods, what a disaster. The Queen's been assassinated and Svargrim still refuses to listen to reason. We need to find a way to set things right. Good question. The guards should have been able to handle a run-of-the-mill assassin. This could be connected to the Icereach Coven. In fact, I'd wager my axe that it is.
Leave your axe out of this.
Look around. See if you can find any indication of how the assassin got in and out of the palace so easily. Maybe even turn up something that ties the murderer to the Coven. I'll make sure the princess is all right.
I mean, according to this, there's something over here. Broken window? I could fit maybe an ant.
It's pretty hard. I suppose most daughters feel close to their mothers. Not that I'd know, I never knew my mother. Sorry.
None about you.
Did you find anything that might lead us to the assassin? We've seen these medallions before. On the Reachman near Kilcreath. And I saw them on the witches in Icereach. The assassin definitely seems to be in league with the Coven. But can we get Svargrim to believe that and accept the danger he's in? Svargrim has every right to be angry. He watched his wife die right before his eyes. But he's the High King. He doesn't have the right to be stupid. Time to make Svargrim confront some hard truths. Come on, the Sword Thane led the king upstairs. We need to see the High King.
I should think not. The High King is in mourning. He's not to be disturbed.
The Queen's wasn't the only life lost today. Now get out of our way.
Go right in.
Good
Your
job,
Highness,
guard.
please. Your kingdom is in grave danger.
My queen's blood hasn't yet cooled, and already Yoren's lackeys hound me.
We have proof that the Coven threatening your kingdom is responsible.
Don't bother stealing it, dude.
Show him, partner.
Reach witches.
Oh, whoops.
Does Yoren think me so weak that he believes his half-giant can twist my arm and fill my head with lies? I am not so easily duped, outsider. Reach witches. They pose no threat. We've beaten back those wild dogs time and time again, while our brothers to the east bow down to a poetry-writing milk drinker. I will not be lectured on such matters by the likes of you. Tales told around campfires to scare the children. Storms happen here all the time, and none of them spawn monsters. The last spy who spoke of such things, well, he no longer speaks of such things. I am the Wolf of Solitude. I know my enemies.
Someone's full of themselves.
You dishonor my wife's name by letting it pass through your treacherous lips. Away with you! And pray I don't find evidence that ties you to the Queen's murder. That would not go so well for you.
We'll leave you to your grief, Your Highness.
Is it true? Mother told me you were working for her before she...
I'm sorry, Svanna.
You did.
I would have saved her if I could.
My mother. She told me she gave the mighty Lyris Titanborn an important task. Tell me, what were you doing for my mother? Threat? What threat? And do you think this is why someone came into the palace and killed her? And did you tell my father all this? Is he rallying the soldiers? Alerting the other holds? My father sees Yoren's plots everywhere, even in his spicy venison stew. Well, I won't let my mother's death be for nothing. She trusted you, and so will I. My father be damned. Please, find whoever did this and stop them. I saw the assassin. He moved fast. Unbelievably fast. He leaped through the window after stabbing my mother. By that time, the guards had gathered, so I guess he decided to flee. Try to follow his trail. Someone outside must have seen something.
Alright.
Come on, Princess.
I think that's good here.
Don't call me
It doesn't really do it anymore.
Just
And just the FPS too.
There's nothing.
Besides the high blood, you being, you know, royalty. Nothing about you at all. Alright, Sky Reach, White Shot, and Craglorn.
What do you want?
I actually could, but no. Alright. Do they all to beat it? Anyway.